1, 2.
We welcome you back live and local to another edition of For the Record. And as you've noticed, our panel has changed. It's actually expanded. Sitting to the left of me, none other from the legendary Artifacts crew, the one and only the Sensei.
Peace.
And next to him, of course, the man you already know. Next to the man you already know, Coach PR, Sneaker Sensei. And an honor.
Another one.
A pleasure. My goodness. Just to have him here in the flesh, one of the most legendary producers to ever make any beat. In fact, if it's any beat you've ever heard, chances are that he's done it. Buckwild.
What up?
Look at that. Now, the beauty of this is that these two individuals have worked together in the past. So we can talk on that. We can talk on the legendary tracks that you've had your hands on with legends from Big Pun to Big L, DITC crew is all. And on top of that, as you know what we do on For the Record, we'll dive into a little sports as well, with Buck being a big Knicks fan and L being a big
Jets fan.
I didn't want to say it because...
Hey man, we winning today though.
Okay.
Today.
As long as y'all didn't fire your head coach yet, right?
Nah, I mean, he was sick. So I don't know what's up with that.
I was a cipher in the bus. Like that freestyle cipher must have been crazy. Like,
Man, Busta just, that did happen on that bus though. Busta started it off. There wasn't no beat playing. Just hand claps. Dinko went, Charlie went, we went. And just to sit there and be a part of that, you know, I've been a part of a lot of secret ciphers. I was in Platinum Island one time in the room, me, Common, and Black Thought. And they started up, all my boys was like, let me see you go in with them. And we did. That was a good day.
That's crazy, man.
There'll never be another 90s.
Nah, that's why it's funny when my man said is it a rule book.
That's when New York hip hop was good. That's when the Knicks was good. So now Knicks about to be good again. Hip hop in New York will be back again.
How we bring it back?
Huh?
How we bring it back?
Easy.
It's just, I don't think it's easy. I think it's just like, how would I say, just like the universe, everything just has to coincide at the same time. Like when we had the 90s, we had the crime, we had Giuliani, and it's like we all were going through something, and right now we about to go through something again. So what has to happen is New Yorkers have to get that identity, and they have to be proud of what they're doing. So you got cats like, you know, Young and May, you got Fred the Godson, you got Corey Guns, you got my man Axe, you got a lot of cats who can rap. But what has to happen is, like the people who were before, the gatekeepers, we have to go in and we have to help them. We got to architect it and we have to show them. Be like, this is what you need to do, this is the kind of song you need. Like I've seen Just Blaze, he's in the studio with cats. Swiss is in the studio with cats, I've been in the studio. So right now, from our perspective, we're just trying to show them what they need to do to take the torch and move it forward.
Because there was a disconnect there, right?
Oh, very big disconnect.
Personally feel as a DJ that the DJs have been relinquished of their power. DJs don't have the power like they used to.
They do though.
What I'm saying
is that to a radio show, that's different. But when
I'm saying is that those DJs that does those afternoon drives and the morning drives, they're told what to play.
Right.
Because the radio stations are now pieces of bigger conglomerates, and they need those spins.
Right.
And if you notice about New York, and I'm not disrespecting anybody from New York, but both of the PDs from both stations aren't from New York.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Here's something as devil's advocate. Right now, we're a little older, and it's like we've witnessed hip-hop go from something that was nothing to something. Now, what I believe is like, I say it's like multi-genre now. Because you have cats like A Boogie and designing these cats. That's what they may have now, but we have now what I like to call adult contemporary hip hop, which may be like what they call old school or, you know, just
boom bap,
simple boom bap or whatever. So we have to stop focusing on like, yo, we got to bring it back. I don't think any music never left because we have J. Cole, you have Kendrick Lamar. These cats are doing traditional hip hop.
Right.
But what we have to do is we have to acknowledge and be able to separate what goes where and stop trying to classify everything at one time. And when we do that, I think the music will be great again because you can find what you want where you want.
All these young dudes have no respect for our music as far as the 90s culture, and that's where the disconnect is at. So you got the older dudes mad at the little dudes want to play us out. When you look at the atmosphere that's happening right now, when you talk about the Lox putting a new album out in 2017, for us, adult contemporary, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Cause we're
That's
saying,
what the Lox is.
and we're saying as adults, like, we need that. Cause we, and I ain't trying to go off the rails, but when you look at songs like I Used to Love Her, you look at the songs we was making, combating against the whackness, whether it was Hammer or Vanilla Ice, we had a purpose and a reason to make these songs because we felt like we was being blocked from being up in them ranks. So once we got there and you able to separate and say, okay, now everybody can see the difference between a Gangstar and a young MC, or, you know, as far as that era when we was trying to now today, there's nothing to combat against except ignorance on the radio. Is nothing to combat against. We're saying, that's whack, this is what we do, because the stuff we doing now, what we think is hard, these young cats don't think that's what it is. So we looking at them and we saying, look how y'all dressing, look how y'all talking, I don't understand you. And they looking at us and they say, why you mad?
Like, I come from Stress and Bobito time. There will never be a Stress and Bobito radio show again. And thank God that we lived through that time, but it's called making new memories. These young kids are making their own memories because they have iTunes, they have playlists, and we forget one word called evolution. Hip-hop has evolved because it evolved with technology, so they're evolving, and if we don't evolve with it, we get left in the dust. And it's like, I have one saying that I tell people. You're only mad when your jams don't get no airplay. So if you're getting no airplay, then it's like you're always going to be mad. To me, it's like, I look at it, if I don't have a record to spin it, I want to go in, and it's like, I want to make records. You know, I want to do what I need to do. And if not for that, then, you know, we have to figure something out.
Right.
Because if you don't, you'll be looked at as like an angry old man, and it's like,
Right.
I remember coming in and doing hip hop, and the people who were before me, they were angry. And when I seen that, I said, yo, I never want to be like them. So the thing that I always did, going from like shit's still real, the time's up, the stress, to lifestyle, to woe, to I love you, all these songs, I always look to progress and try to be me, but also make things that people going to like and that people who do music will appreciate.
STRshow.com